Today, I'm sharing bits and pieces of our first day back to homeschool. I'll show you what we got done, a little peek at how I prepared the night before, a look into my homeschool planner and bullet journal, and just what a regular day in our off-grid life looks like as we homeschool in a small space. It's not perfect, but it's real, and I'm excited to bring you along for the journey. Let's jump in and spend the day together. I know a lot of you were asking, Gina, where are you going to put your kids' curriculum when you are in your trailer? So I'm just going to zoom out here so you can kind of see it. But here in the kids' bedrooms, there's like these little cubbies here, and I'm just adding it over here. So I have Michael's curriculum, I have Lily's curriculum, and you can check out my previous video to see how I'm organizing my kids' curriculum. I have a whole video up on my channel on that. I have this little basket with a couple of things for Lily. I have our electives there, which we're going to be doing. I have a lot of the Good and the Beautiful's electives, which I absolutely love. I'm going to have a special link down below for you guys that'll take you directly to their elective pages. And there's so many for you to choose from. I have homeschool languages, which I also have a link down below for, which we love. And we're going to continue on doing that. We've been doing it very slowly, but it's been amazing. I have our Bible curriculum, which is the biggest story. These are morning menus, which I am going to put together today. And then I have some more creative writing here. That's from the Good and the Beautiful electives. I have some chore charts over here. That's for my daughter that we're going to be doing the calendar. And this is like an actual chore. Let me open it up here for you guys to see, because I don't think I showed this in my previous video. And I'm going to see if this works out for my son. I used this for Nicholas when he was younger. But it's a responsibility chart. And I think that Michael will really, really enjoy this because I'll put the responsibilities here for him. And then he'll have to put like a little sticker here when he completes it. And Michael's very into this kind of stuff. So I'll see how he does with it. I'm going to have their morning menus too. So maybe we'll switch it up sometimes just to make it fun for him. But I use this for my son. I've had this, man. I want to say I've had this for more. I think Nicholas was 3 when I got this for him. So very, very long time. And Nicholas is like turning 11 soon. So even this right here, I got this when Nicholas was like 3-4 years old. So I reuse a lot of my stuff. And then here I have this money machine, which I'm going to be using for Michael. I have this is our Yum Box, which is we're going to Africa this month. So when I say going to Africa, we're going to taste snacks from Africa. And I think I'm going to be doing this with a couple of kids, our neighbors. I think they're going to have fun with this. So we'll do geography together as like there's other kids that homeschool on our street. So I think we're going to do that. I have our little tote for books that I have here, like back to school books. And that's our science tote. And it also has our Mel Science subscription there that I'm going to be doing with the kids. I have a coupon code for you guys for Mel Science. So if you want to check that out, I'll have it in the link down below. And then I also have Nicholas's tote over there in the back too, and his backpack with his computer. There's some pointers there, but as you can see, like I'm fitting everything over here. And this is where majority of our homeschool stuff will go. And yeah, that's how I'm storing everything. 300 square feet, but we're making it work. Okay, and this is where my printer stays, but I think I'm going to take away the printer from here. It's just like temporary as I'm like printing stuff in bulk right now. And then we have our little stationery item, little cart thing that's that we use throughout the day, but all the kids have their separate pencil case with their stuff as well. And then over here is where, this is our old back to school pictures, but we will have back to school pictures that we'll be doing tomorrow. And yeah, this is just kind of like, this is actually a place where we keep food, but we use this kind of for a little bit extra, a little something extra. And this is all we keep in our trailer. I do have this little board here that I will be using throughout the year. When we need like a whiteboard. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's a small space. We homeschool on the dining room table here. Very, very small, but it works. I am currently working on my bullet journal, and I did this all with a template. So I'm just going to finish off because some of it is still in pencil. So I'm going to finish it off right now. I didn't do this on camera, but I'm just here deciding which washi tape will I be using for, you know, the school year. I wanted to kind of like make it very school kind of washi tape. So I have a bunch of these ones that I'm going to be using for the school year, but I'm not really sure which one I'm going to be using. Should I keep it just like, you know, more basic, or should I make it colorful? Decisions. But anyways, I will show you once I'm finished this. I also want to thank the washi tape shop for sending me over a new bullet journal that I'll be using for my new homeschool year. I've decided that I'm going to plan separately for my homeschool and my personal life. So I'm super excited to share with you guys some of the things that the washi tape shop has sent me, including this wonderful bullet journal and different types of items for my bullet journal, and including, of course, washi tape. Okay, Lily, this is your calendar, okay? We're going to fill it out every single day with the date, okay? So this says, look at what it says up here, my daily calendar, okay? So it says here the month. What is the month? What's this month? That's upside down. Can you put it the right way? Yes. Can you put it? Good job. Lily completed her calendar. Good job, Lily. Give me 5. Here is your responsibility chart. Here's all your responsibilities, Michael. And then you're gonna have your little stickers that you put over here when you finish them, okay? And Lily's gonna help you too. Okay, so far that's what you've done. This right here, Michael and Lily, this is Michael's little bag with all his curriculum inside. And this one right here is Lily's with all her activities inside as well.
This is my pen.
Yes, this is for you and this is for Michael, okay? So all your things are gonna be in here, including your pencil case. Look, Michael has his pencil case. Does Lily have her pencil case? Yes, she does. See, she has her pencil case as well.
Are we gonna do homeschool?
We're gonna do homeschool right now, okay? So let's take out our things that you're going to do today, okay? first day of school pictures, and look at this. What's this, guys? Come on, smile. Look here, Blue. Come on, oh no, come on, guys. Now you want to go back up?
We'll try.
Go up, up, up.
Come to me.
We are currently on our way to town. So originally we weren't supposed to go into town, but I have a couple of errands to do. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day, right?
No, it's been a super.
We're going to have lunch in town.
Hello?
And you're saying hello to the camera? Okay. We did a lot today. I feel like we've done a lot. All we got to do is math, right?
Yeah.
And then we didn't do our morning time, so French and Bible we're gonna do later on as well. And yeah, we'll catch you guys up a little bit after we go into town. We're gonna eat there in town. I'm gonna do my errands, and then I'm gonna get a little gift for the kids in the dollar store, so everyone can pick out one little thing for the first day of school. That'll be kind of like our first day back of school, kind of like little present. You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all happy. So this is what Lily got as her first day of school. Back to homeschool gift. It's a teddy bear where you can color it. That's cool, huh? Okay, now Michael's gonna show you what he got. Go, Michael. Oh, wow. It's a spinner thing. Now Nicholas is gonna show what he got.
I got a Lego set.
A Lego set.
Basically, this ninja.
Yeah. Cool.
Lego set.
And the boys get back to homeschool treats as well, right? Everyone needs a present. Can I have paw? Okay, I already have the paw here. Paw, paw, Blue, paw. Good job. There you go. I bought a globe here because we're going to be doing geography tomorrow with our Yum box that I have from countries around the world. So we learned about countries around the world, and we're going to Africa and taste different snacks from around the world. And I miss my homeschool space so much. If you remember, I had like the wooden map. It was so wonderful. But we have to downsize. I got this from the dollar store, Dollarama. And this is going to be our map for the year. So we got to do what we got to do. We're in a small space, but we're excited to taste some snacks from around the world. We're going to do it with our neighbors. They homeschool their kids too. So tomorrow they're going to come over to do science, and we're going to do a geography lesson as well. So that should be fun. Okay, I got a little haul as well of certain things. Of course, shocker, for my bullet journal. And the dollar store has even washi tape. Look how pretty this washi tape is. And it's like the PT tape, which is kind of like the transparent one. That's so cool. It's so pretty. I really like that. And then I found this one as well, like butterfly ones, which I thought were super cute. So I got that. I got this washi tape over here too, which is so pretty. Who would have thought? And then I got this. I've been wanting to get this retractable precision knife. And it's almost like a pen. It has like a little bit of a knife in it, and it helps like when cutting stuff. And I've been seeing this everywhere, and I was gonna get it on Amazon for like one of these pens is like $10 on Amazon. $1.50. We'll see how that one does. It comes with 3 of them. I got these stickers as well for my bullet journal to add to my sticker stash. I got these coloring pencils because there's different ones like with different colors, and I already have the purple one and the bluish one, I believe. And then I wanted to add these ones as well. I actually really like these pencil crayons from the dollar store. And then I got some more double-sided glue tape for my bullet journal as well. So I saw it there and I was like, I wanted to try it out because I already have double-sided tape, but I wanted to see how this one worked out. So yeah, that's my little back to school kind of gift for myself as well. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I have a really nice pile here, and I'm going to show you what we did today because I didn't film so much, guys. I want to be realistic here and let you guys know that it is very, very hard to film. It is very, very hard to be present sometimes when you're filming, and I just was not feeling like I wanted to film all the bits and pieces. Like when I do a day in the life, it's because we're more we're more accustomed to our routine. And right now we're getting into a routine, and having a camera there, it's just a lot. So I didn't film everything, but I still wanted to show you like a realistic kind of day and just show you what we've done in a way, and give you bits and pieces here and there, and let you know that I am human, that, you know, that our homeschool doesn't look super perfect, but I want to show you for each of my kids what I did with them, even though I did not film it all. Okay, we woke up, well, I woke up super late today. I was feeling very, very tired, but we woke up around like 8:39 in the morning, which is late. Like, that's not my goal, is not to wake up that late. So the kids, they woke up, they brushed their teeth, they made their beds, they did a lot of their chores early in the morning. And then we woke up, we had breakfast, and our morning time was non-existent. The only thing we did do is our devotional, the Homeschool Blessings devotional. We talked about stress and managing stress. We did deep breathing exercises. It was fun. Very short and sweet, nothing huge. You could check out my Homeschool Blessings devotional on Etsy. It's a great way for you to, you know, set realistic expectations in your homeschool, reconnect with your kids. You could check it out on my Etsy shop. I created this a while ago for us to start our new homeschool year right, and we've been really enjoying the devotional. So because our morning time was kind of left behind, and usually I will do these things in the morning, but like I said, it got a little bit left behind because I woke up late. But let me show you. Okay, Homeschool Blessings devotional. I already mentioned that we did that. We read our book, This Is My Home, This Is My School. Kids loved it. It was so much fun. It's like such a fun read. Sorry guys, air conditioning went on. That's okay. Hopefully you guys still can hear me. So we read this, and every day this week back to school, I'm going to put out different back to homeschool books. Let me show you the books that I have. Okay, so here, Mama, Why Am I Homeschooled? I'm going to take out one of these books. The First Day of Homeschool. My kids love this one. It's with the elf. You have to find him in every page. My First Day of Homeschool. I'm Learning Everywhere. Miss Teacher Mom. My Schoolhouse Rocks. So these are all books that I got from Amazon over the years. I didn't buy any new ones this year, but this is what I'm going to be reading to the kids. Like every single day, we'll read one picture book related to back to homeschool. I've decided I'm going to do these two tomorrow. So Miss Teacher Mom and the First Day of Homeschool. I think my kids are really going to enjoy this one, especially because it's one of their favorites that I remember. And because it's like, it's been a year since we've actually read these books. So it's always fun to see how they relate to it in a different way and how they think it's funny, or it's just a lot of fun. This is my first/second grader. His back to school, his first day back to homeschool. Like he told me, Mommy, it's not first day of school, it's just like we're just getting back into the swing of things. He gave me like a little lecture on like, it's not really the first day of school because we've been homeschooling all this time. We just took a little break, so it doesn't feel like the first day. It just feels like we're just getting back to school. So that's why we put the sign back to school there. Anyways, his logic was so funny to hear. But anyways, he read to me my illustrated Bible. He is towards the end. This is the one that we're on right now, but he read the previous story and he read it to me. So that's one of the things that he does. We do it one-on-one together. He read this on his own. Like I was hearing him read it while we were doing, like I was doing things with Nicholas and my daughter. He read this book, The Helping Hunt. Is a level 1A book, and it's very, very easy for him to read it. So it's right at his like age level. He read a chapter of this book here. He did his handwriting. So that's what he did. We did language arts. So he did his booster cards, language arts. And mind you, language arts takes us about 20 to 25 minutes. So he did one lesson here, and I'll even show you the lesson that he did. So he's in between, he's going to be in between levels pretty soon. So that's why I say he's my first/second grader. So he is on lesson 29, and we did this one right over here. So there was some spelling involved. There was his booster cards. There was a geography book that we listened, and it's like a read aloud on their website. that we watched and listened to, and then we had to put the events in chronological order. We talked about, you know, where Scotland is in a map and where we live in a map, and how kind of like just like kind of like a geography kind of incorporated into it. He had a mixed up sentence and he had to put it in order, and then he had to draw a line from each of the sentence to match the second half. And then he already did the 10 minutes of his independent reading. He did a lot of reading today. So that's what he did for language arts. It was good. The only thing is that we didn't really enjoy that much. Like, I'm not saying that we're like over the moon excited about that geography book, but we did it. And, you know, there's going to be things in like a course book that is not going to be your favorite, and that is okay. So we did that. What's over here? Oh, this is my daughter's. Hold on. Put that over there to show you guys later. He did a little bit of art with his watercolors. So him and his sister were painting quite a bit. And then he did math as well. And when I was doing like some one-on-one work with my youngest and just like answering questions with my oldest, like just doing one-on-one stuff with him, he was doing all this on his own. So he did all of this on his own. He asked a couple of questions on what he had to do for this portion, but this portion here and this portion over here, he did all on his own. I still have to check the work actually, so I'm just putting it over here, but I haven't checked everything yet. But I do check the work every single day towards the end of the day, or sometimes as we go. Like for my oldest, I already checked his work, but my youngest I haven't yet. Okay, so this is all that Michael did one-on-one. It took him about, I would say, 35 to 40 minutes to complete all this. I'm not counting the actual like watercolor because they'll just stay there painting. But the core curriculum, it took us about, I would say, 35 to 40 minutes max to do. So very, very easy to do this age level, in my opinion, especially once we get into a routine. Super easy. So yeah, that's how long it took for core curriculum for my first/second grader. He's going to be going into level 2 of math in a couple of weeks. Okay, let's talk about my 5th grader. He did his handwriting. So he is actually just finishing up the level 4 from handwriting from the good and the beautiful. That kind of got left behind last year. So he's just finishing up over here. So, and then once he's finished this, he's going to go into level 5, which is totally fine. He is on language arts level 5. So he had to read a chapter of Chico of the Andes, and he did his lesson today. And today his lesson was about, he already started this, not a lot though. We just kind of did a little bit beforehand. Which level was he, what lesson was he on? Oh, so he's on lesson 2. Even though it's our first day of school, he already did a lesson the other day. So we had to do like a parent and teacher portion where he had to read to me, and it introduced some terms and their definitions so he could understand chapter 1 of Chico and the Andes. So, and the Andes, sorry. Chico of the Andes. Okay, so my hard time saying that. Can you hear the ATV? The kids are outside. Okay, so he did this capitalization kind of work. He did awesome. He had an assigned reading, and he had like a little activity here to do that had to do with chapter 1. Did he do his personal reading? We haven't done that yet, and I'm going to show you what he's going to be doing pretty soon, just in a second. And then he actually did writing workshop. So he had to write a paragraph, and he did that. He did really, really great. Let me show you his little workbook that he has. This is the paragraph that he wrote, and he was learning about the spectacled bears. And I thought that was so interesting. We both really learned something new regarding bears of, South America. So really enjoyed that. And he wrote a really nice paragraph. We went over it. He had to do like a little checklist to make sure that, he wasn't forgetting anything. I think he did an amazing job. There was a little bit of a 5-minute meltdown that did happen. I just want to keep things real. And it had to do with putting things in your own words. After the meltdown, we kind of had deep breathing exercises and just said, you know what, like, let's learn from what we learned in our devotional. Let's breathe through it, and everything was okay. It was like a 5-minute meltdown, and I think that our devotional went really well with what happened over here. So that's okay. But all in all, really, really great lesson. Nicholas really enjoyed it. I think always writing workshop is always like anything to do with writing. It can get a lot for him, but he did so well. Like here, this student portion here where he has to do it alone, like perfect. I feel like this was a really good lesson. One of the things I asked him, okay, so what are one of the things that kind of like, could you give us a little bit of feedback? And he mentioned that he didn't like, he actually really enjoys the book Chico of the Andes. He's really, really liking it. The only thing is that because they're like in South America and it has like some Spanish names and sometimes Spanish, I guess the characters are speaking the language, he always has to come back and like kind of check like what does that mean, or you know, that kind of stuff. But that's the only feedback he gave me, that he's like, oh man, it's kind of like annoying that I don't really understand like, you know, what they're saying. But I like how they highlight here, see arrero, and that's one of his like terms and definitions that he was learning about. So he went back here and be like, oh, okay, that's what it means, you know, in Spanish, and what that term means. So anyways, all in all, really great language arts lesson. I also just want to note that I really enjoy having like an answer key for like all the subjects. It makes it so much easier instead of it being like online. So I just wanted to mention that. Math was great. He did his math lesson. It's his favorite subject is math. And it went really, really well. There was a lesson. I actually sat in on the lesson just because I wanted to. Sometimes I do. I like sitting in lessons and just kind of seeing, you know, what they're learning about. And it was a really great lesson. So he did divisibility strategies, and he did the lesson. There was like a little question here while they were doing the video lesson, and then there was practice, and then there was like a little review section. He did amazing. Awesome. Math has always been very, very easy. I think his favorite part here that he mentioned was actually the mental math. He said he had so much fun with mental math. It was fun, actually. We were laughing a lot. And he especially liked the Roman numerals and the adding money amounts. That's one of his favorite things to do. So that was really fun today. And he did so amazing. So that was for mental math. I forgot to mention. So language arts took about 50 minutes to do because of the writing workshop. Days on writing workshops, it takes us a little bit longer. In level 4, I have like a video all about like level 4 and how long it used to take, pros and cons, things that we've learned. And level 4 really did set us up really well for level 5, in my opinion. I didn't feel like we needed to split the lesson today. I felt like it was good. 50 minutes. I know it sounds like daunting, but what we will do probably in the future if I feel like he needs it. Today he didn't need it. Yes, we had a little bit of a meltdown, but I don't feel like it was because of anything that it just happens. Sometimes these things happen. It gets frustrating, right? It's ways that we cope with it, right? And we stopped. We did a breathing exercise that helped, you know. And I think that's why it's important to talk to our kids about expectations, things we can do to minimize stress when it comes to stressful moments like this. So this took about 50 minutes. I think that was okay. And this portion here, math, took about, I would say 35 to 40 minutes. So all in all, we're under 2 hours here, right? An hour and 45 minutes for both core subjects. I think that's pretty good. Breaks when needed. He could do this all in one sitting. Did this all in one sitting as well. If he needs breaks, I don't mind him taking breaks. I even told him, go on a ATV ride, go outside, you know, and get some fresh air, a water break, you know. But so far, really, really great. Okay, my little girl, she did her handwriting. She loves handwriting. She loves coloring too. She's not like my boys. My boys don't like coloring. But she did a couple of pages of handwriting here and there. She just opens up the page and she starts doing a bunch of stuff. And she knows she has to follow the lines here. She knows what to do for handwriting. This is her like third handwriting kind of like notebook that we have. So she's done this one before, but she likes doing multiple pages. So she did handwriting. We didn't do this today because she said she didn't want to do it. So I said, okay, you don't have to do it. She's 3, by the way. She's going into junior kindergarten. If she's here in Ontario, Canada, we call it junior kindergarten, which is basically like preschool, probably in America. She did her, so this is part of language arts, which didn't ask me to do this, but I just gave it to her anyways. She's learning about the letter uppercase and lowercase d. She did so amazing, guys. Love the preschool course from The Good and the Beautiful. Let me show you what she did. She did lesson 8. So we're learning about D, the uppercase and lowercase d. She had some numbers here too. She knows all her numbers and she knows how to count and stuff. So this was very easy. It was more review. We did a little song related to D, which you can find on YouTube. It tells you to go on here. We did a little fun exercise here with the ants. She loved this. She's very into like creative play. So one of the things that asks you to do is you have to say the letter, say the sound, and you have to shoosh, like, take away the ant. So sometimes I would forget, and she's like, Mommy, we have to take away the ants. Mommy, the ants are coming to get our donuts. So she's like very into creative play. She's very, very kind of very girly in a way. Like, I don't know, just very different from my boys. Like Michael would not want to do that. He'll just be like, okay, Mommy, we don't have to do that because that's not real. So he's more like logically, like, I'm not going to do that because I'm not into creative play like that. But my daughter's very kind of like, she just kept on going and going about the ants. She's loving this. She had to do some cutting exercises, so I kept it here just so you can see. So she loves cutting. So she did a cutting exercise that she had to do. And there was like a matching game as well with the letters. I cut it up for her and we did the matching activity game, and that's it. That's all she had to do, but she wanted to do more. So that's why I got this letter D, and she did with her watercolors. And then after that, she kept on going with different watercolor stuff that she was doing. She was painting like for an hour long. As I did my like one-on-one stuff with Nicholas, with Michael, she just painted to her heart's desire. And that's why I love having like fun arts and crafts for her to do. And she will just do it. So that's what I did with my daughter. Literally took me my one-on-one time with her. Literally took me like 15 minutes to do. Super, super easy, but it gets the job done. I see that she's learning, and that's why I really like this preschool course book because it's so amazing. I'm going to have links to The Good and the Beautiful down below. So if you want to check it out, you definitely can. Okay, let's talk about the things that we're still going to get to. It's late already. It's already 6 p.m., around 6 p.m. Having said that, we do not do any electronic time during the week when we have school. No electronics whatsoever. We've decided this year that's how it's going to be. Only if there's like, it's really raining outside, or I don't know, like if it's necessary. But I don't feel like it's necessary because we have so much stuff to do, guys. I feel like I need more time to do everything that we want to do. And we had errands to run. We went to the dollar store. The kids got their little gift. Like there was a lot of stuff going on. But these are the things we did not get to, which we are going to get to today because it will not take a lot of time. Even though it seems like it's like, wow, that's a huge, there's a lot of stuff. It's not that much. Okay. The Wild Robot. We've already started this. We're going to read a chapter. The chapters are so small here. We'll read a couple of chapters. The kids love this. Love this book so far. So we're going to read that. Nicholas is going to read a chapter for me of Lantern Lane. He's so excited because the second book is going to be coming out. I think by the time I put this out, it's already out. So I'm going to have a link down below for Lantern Lane. We've already started this. I think we're on chapter, we're pretty much almost finished this. So Nicholas is going to read a chapter for myself. We read it together. Sometimes I'll read a little bit, he'll read a little bit. So that's going to be like part of his like personal reading. We did not get to typing today still, but that's one thing that we might do today. I'll see how it goes. As like maybe Michael and Lily are taking a shower, Nicholas will do like a lesson on typing. We'll see how it goes. We did not get to our morning notebooks, which I'm so sad because this is one of the things I was more excited about. This is going to be the kids' morning notebooks. This is Michael's. He picked the cover, and this is for the Love of Homeschooling. This is one of the things I got from my bundle, but you can purchase it on its own. I'll have a link down below. So Nicholas will be completing this. So we're going to do calendar. He's going to fill out this. So there's one that he has to kind of trace, and then he has to fill out. This is for Michael, sorry, not Nicholas. The time, what time it is, how you're feeling today. There is like a little weather, how's the weather today, and gratitude journal. So we might do this before we do our nighttime devotional. It'll be fast. This will take us like 5 minutes to do. It's not like something very serious. Like it's not hard to do. It's just that we didn't have time for it because we didn't do our morning time really this morning. And this isn't Nicholas's. The only difference between Nicholas's and Michael's is that this one's in cursive. So you'll notice that it's a little bit different. It'll just have cursive writing because he is learning cursive right now. So, and even how he's feeling today, it's not the same. It's a little bit different because he has to write it down. And then for Bible, we're just doing the biggest story. I'm going to have a review on this. I swear I will. I keep on saying that again and again, but I will have a review on this. We're going to do one of the Bible stories before we go to bed. And then we have this picture that we're going to be coloring. We're not going to do that today. We're going to do it throughout the week. And the kids can color this picture. And sometimes what we do during the nighttime before we go to bed, like 30 minutes before, we just color. And we've been doing that, and it's been so much fun for like the previous lessons, and it's been a lot of fun. So we're going to continue doing that. And homeschool languages, we're just going to do 10 minutes of homeschool languages, just a little bit of a review, because we stopped a little bit because of so many things going on with our break. We're going to get back into it. We've been going very slow with homeschool languages, which I'm totally fine with. I don't even think they have level 2 French out yet anyways. So we're just going very slow with homeschool languages, and we're going to do a little bit of review on that before we go to bed as well. And we do this as a family, and my husband already started working by the time we started like our homeschool day. So we're going to do that all together. So probably these two will probably take us about 15 to 20 minutes to do. And then our morning notebook, I'll do with Michael and Nicholas before we start this. And that's it. So that's tonight what we're going to be doing. I know some of you ask about the progress on, what's going on here on our off-grid property. So we're still in our 300 square foot trailer, obviously. This all used to be forest before, and it's a lot of work chopping down trees, removing stumps. And if you follow our off-grid channel, you'll be more up to date on what's going on. But as you can see, this all used to be forest, and this is a road that my husband is building to go to our future home. This all had trees here, rocks, and yeah, been clearing, which takes quite a bit of time and effort. We keep on going and going. This is going to be like a road so we can have access to our home. And then right over there, you can kind of see the sun peeking out. But we're going to build, there's a rock over there, and it's going to overlook, almost like it's on top of a rock. And you see where these two markings are, is where the road is going to go to, and that's going to be all cleared right now. Well, we're going to clear it, and we're going to build our home there. So we were focusing on the road, which right now my husband's going to put gravel here, and then it should be okay for us to continue on and clearing all that. So it's pretty exciting, but it takes some time, and we knew that was going to happen, that it was going to take a lot of effort and work. Okay, let me show you my bullet journal planner. So we have my year at a glance, which I probably already showed you. I love how it turned out. Then I have my September cover page. I love it. September, a season of fresh starts. I got that little quote. I thought it was cute. And then I used all of this from like the washi tape. Super cute how it turned out. And then I have my September week. First week of September. So we have a couple of things that I already noted down here. Little notes. I'm always leaving like a note section of things that I want to maybe like focus on with the kids, or things we have to do for the next week. And we have a goal of doing 16 lessons a month. And if we finish those 16 lessons a month, we do something kind of fun. So, and that's for math and language arts. We had our science that we did with our friends here, our neighbors. It was super fun. We did science and geography together this week. A lot of fun. And then I have here, this is like our memories for like the first day of back to homeschool. So I put a couple of different things here that I asked the kids, and then I traced their hand, how tall they are, and their first day of school pictures. I thought it turned out really, really cute. This is actually somewhere where I want to just like store my memories. And then my little girl as well. And I thought it was so funny, her answers. My favorite subject is playing outside and snack time, of course. And then when I grow up, I want to be a janitor and food tester, which sounds pretty much about right for my daughter. And her first day of school pictures. And then I will start the next week's spread for like the week at a glance. But that's kind of how my planner is looking like for homeschool right now for the new year. And I really like how September turned out. The page, it's more very artistic. But I didn't do much. It's just that the washi tape helped so much. And I thought it turned out pretty good. So guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope it wasn't all over the place. I showed you snippets here and there of how our homeschool is looking like. I hope that your first week back was wonderful, or if you've already started and you're like a month in, I hope it's going well. I'm so excited for this new year. We have so much fun and exciting things happening, and I hope that you have a great year. And I'll have links down below to like all my favorite things on the description of this video, including a coupon code for the washi tape shop, and it'll save you some money if you are into like bullet journaling and stuff. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. You are maker.